What's up people, ManRat here, coming to you with a video. This time we are going to be making quinoa. Quinoa is a good substitute of rice. It's healthier for you and it's really easy and delicious to make. I'm actually just not making the plain quinoa. I'm spicing it up a little, making it into a main dish. For that I've sliced one Thai green chili, half of an onion, 2 mushrooms, little bit of cashew nuts, little bit of corn, and a little bit of green peas. Step 1 is to put the saucepan or a wide size pan that has a cover on high heat and add oil to it. Preferably, if you can, add olive oil because it's healthier for you. In this olive oil we're going to add in a little bit of cumin seeds, and now we're going to be tossing in the onion. Just crush them up. And we'll let this go. And as soon as you see the onions becoming translucent, this is when we are going to be tossing in the green chilies along with the cashews. And the reason why I'm going to add the cashews right now is they get a chance to roast a little, reduce the heat down a little, that way they don't start burning. And as you can see, they have started to change color. As soon as that happens, we're going to be adding in our green peas, our corn, and we'll let this stew a little. This will be the perfect time to add salt to taste. I'm using sea salt, so it looks quite a bit, but it's not. Just a little bit of cayenne pepper for color, and turmeric also, just a little bit for color only, and a dash of black pepper, crushed black pepper. Preferably use the one that you just ground. Mix that up, and now we're going to be adding in the mushrooms. And yes, mushrooms do release water, but considering quinoa does soak up the water, this is going to be okay. Just shake them up so all the veggies do cover. And if you're not comfortable in doing that, use a spoon or a wooden spatula. Turn up the heat to max. Shake it up a bit. And now we're going to be adding water. How much water do you want? 1:2 is the ratio we are looking at. So if you have 1 cup of quinoa, you want 2 cups of water. Water goes in, stir it up. That way anything that caramelized on the bottom or any good bits that are there, they got picked up. Now we will cover it without the quinoa and let the water come to a boil. Fortunately, the small plate that I have fits perfectly. Let's come to a roaring boil. Carefully, please, carefully remove the plate or the cover that you had, and at this point just rotate and drop in the quinoa. Once that goes in, stir it up. And initially we want it to boil for about 2 minutes. As soon as it starts boiling, or as soon as quinoa with the water comes back to a boil, we will turn the heat off completely. So I'm going to put the plate back on, and I'm going to bring it to a roaring boil. And it has come to a roaring boil, and I did swap the lids. I don't know whether you can tell or not. Just swirl it around. If you don't want to do this, if you're not comfortable in doing this, just completely feel free to take a fork and swirl that around. The intention is that any cumin seeds that we add, any cashew nuts that we add, we want them to get mixed pretty well, and any spices that we add, we want that to get mixed completely well. And at this point you can hear the water become a little bit more heavier. The bubbles are going to be a little bit more starchy looking, and the water seems to be a little bit more thick. At this point is the perfect time to bring the heat down to low as it can go. Cover it up and walk away from it. Give it about 20 minutes and we'll come back. And within 5 minutes, the water that was there has started to get absorbed, as you can see. I'm going to cover it back up and we'll keep on cooking it. Alright people, time has lapsed. Now let's take a look. A little bit of water, I'm going to drip it right in. And voila! Look at that. Each and every flake is cooked thoroughly. It just is spectacular. You can eat it as is, or if you like, you can serve it with any of your sauces, dals, sabjis, or any of your dried dishes, or it can be eaten as is. And this just looks absolutely stunning. No need to garnish this, no need to do anything extra to this. It's just perfect. What I will highly recommend is to test it out or taste it out at this point if it needs any salt added, if you're going to be eating it as is. Otherwise, if you're going to have a complimentary dish along with that, taste that, see if it needs any salt. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys and gals on the next one. Later people.